Amarada Hess gasoline tanker was struck by the southbound Amtrak train. The resulting fireball engulfed the tanker cab and 8 other passenger vehicles, resulting in several secondary explosions and the deaths of 6 individuals. Miraculously, no serious injuries occurred to any passengers or crew members of the Amtrak train, even though 3 cars of the 7-car train were severely damaged by the fire and smoke. The following video will outline the emergency service response to this incident and will be followed by a brief discussion of what worked well and what didn't.
911 emergency.
Yes, there's been a large explosion on Cypress Creek right in front of the Sterling Suite. And on the train tracks, and it keeps exploding.
Okay, what exploded? We gotta...
Shut up. Wait, what? I'm on 911.
What exploded, ma'am?
Cypress Creek on the train tracks.
What exploded?
I don't know. It looks like a train, possibly. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Okay, we'll get someone out there, ma'am.
Because this incident occurred at a spot that was in close proximity to 4 jurisdictions, and initial 911 calls were very inaccurate regarding location, 4 jurisdictions responded thinking that the incident was within their boundaries. The following companies were initially dispatched by their own communication centers. From Fort Lauderdale, Engine 88, Engine 35, Ladder 35, Engine 29, Battalion Chief 202, and Division Chief 2. From Broward County, Engine 20, Engine 34, and Battalion Chief 20. Also 4 medical units. From Oakland Park, Engine 9, Rescue 9, Battalion Chief 9. From Pompano Beach, Engine 63, Engine 24, Rescue 24, Ladder 11, and 4 chief officers.
Oakland Park, Battalion 9 to Fort Lauderdale.
Go ahead.
I'm establishing 9 command here. It's a Lauderdale fire. We have heavy fire. I think we've got some fatalities here. They're going to have to attack this fire from the west side of the tracks.
Acknowledge.
This appears to be a gasoline tanker on fire.
Acknowledge, gasoline tanker.
From the dispatch tapes, it appears that Oakland Park was possibly the first jurisdiction on the scene. They arrived on the east side, and their battalion chief gave an initial report and size up on the mutual aid channel. Although he was on the side of the tracks opposite of the main fire, the Oakland Park battalion chief advised that it appeared to be a tanker fire, that it would need to be attacked from the west side, that it was in the city of Fort Lauderdale, and that he would assume command until Fort Lauderdale's units arrived. Within seconds, Fort Lauderdale and Pompano Beach units arrived on the east side as well and began assisting with pre-connect lines and deluge guns to control the fires in the Amtrak cars. On the west side, Broward County and Fort Lauderdale units arrived and began assessing the area that they would begin firefighting operations from. Engine 88 located to the south of the main body of fire and was supplied by Engine 20 of Broward County. After several confusing minutes in which at least 3 separate incident commands were established on separate radio frequencies, the Fort Lauderdale Command asked that all agencies move to the mutual aid channel as outlined in the Broward County Mutual Aid Agreement. Having accomplished this, we were able to establish 1 command post and could then begin sectoring responsibilities for effective fire ground control. The incident was in the Fort Lauderdale corporate boundaries, and Fort Lauderdale assumed incident command responsibilities. Representatives from Broward County, Oakland Park, Pompano Beach assisted with the organization of other sectors and task groups.
We're going to need some more help up here to move lines. We have to add lines to our pre-connects to reach the fire.
Engine 88, Engine 20, and Engine 34 were utilized to establish attack lines and water supply in the west sector. 1 3/4-inch hand lines were advanced from Engine 88, located to the south of the main body of fire. These lines were utilized to extinguish the passenger vehicle fires in order to advance to the remains of the burning tanker shell. Foam was used to blanket the perimeter of the tanker and to extinguish the burning asphalt. Engine 29 was initially assigned to evacuate the hotel, and once giving an all clear, was then placed in a task group with Broward County units for primary and secondary searches of train cars to the north of 62nd Street. An East Sector was established, and a Fort Lauderdale battalion chief was assigned as East Sector officer. He had the responsibility of deploying Fort Lauderdale, Oakland Park, Pompano Beach, and Broward County units on the east side to tasks needed. These included extinguishment of the Amtrak cars, primary and secondary searches, overhaul, and any necessary medical treatment. A medical sector and rehab sector were established at the hotel on the west side, as it soon became apparent that the Amtrak crew members were directing passengers there. Smoke from the fire was only a problem